I'll be saying some stuff.
All right, so we're live here at Eden Prairie. We have the Edina Hornets versus the Eden Prairie. What are they? The Eagles?
Eagles, yep.
It's Saturday afternoon. We're just taking ice here, so we've got about 4 minutes to warm up. Coming into today's game, I believe Eden Prairie is 2-0-1 in districts. We're 3-0. Should be a good matchup.
I haven't been talking yet. Can you hear me now?
For the viewers out there, if you have any technical issues, somebody on the team can send a group me and we should be able to sort through it best we can. But we're always reliant on the signal inside of the arenas that we're playing. So if we have a poor signal, sometimes we'll have a poor output. Okay, I think we're okay though. So let's hope it stays that way. Gonna start rolling our roster here. So with me on the call today, we have Mr. John Cameron, who is gracious enough to help us out.
Well, welcome, sports fans, to the CESN broadcast of this classic District 6 matchup between the Eden Prairie B1 Eagles and our own Edina B1 White Hornets. Greg, thanks for having me today. I'm John Cameron, standing in for Hall of Fame broadcaster Steve London, who's on assignment in Madrid at this time.
Tough duty.
So,
Tough duty.
I appreciate the opportunity, but we'll do what we can to fill his shoes.
Thanks for being here and doing it.
So it looks like starting today for the Edina team is going to be Bame at right wing, Gorski at center, and Lemaitre at left, and we've got Rebstock and Vareka on D. Refs checking everybody in. Looks like the goalies are ready to go, and we're in play. Looks like Lemaitre putting pressure on, back to Vareka. Vareka's pushing it back to Bame at center ice. Vareka moving it back to center. The Eagles push it back into the Edina's end. Rebstock around goal on the breakout to Lemaitre. Lemaitre working in the corner with Rebstock. A little bit of a tie-up and a scrum in there. Lemaitre on the break, getting it to Bame. Bame working to get it out of the zone. The Eagles keep it in. Vareka taking it behind the net, starting to wheel, looking for Bame up the right side. The Eagles continue to keep pressure, keeping the puck in the zone. Rebstock, a little bit of contact behind the net there. Still working hard along the boards. Lemaitre bringing it out. Here comes Lemaitre. He's got Bame ahead. He's got speed at center ice. Dumps it in, looking for the change. Bame's going to put pressure on while we get a change. D'Angelo coming in at right, or at center rather. And Russ filling in with him. We got Andy Olson and Carter Cameron on D. Oh, nice save there by Ryder. Bame's still on this shift. Getting into the zone. Russ handling it in the Eagles zone, trying to get it back to the point maybe. Nope, decides not to. Eagles trying to move it up the right side out of their zone. Russ is in the corner on it, takes control of it. Eagles are coming out of their zone at center ice. Got Ryan Olson on the back check. Got Shackelford bringing it out over to Olson. Ryan Olson. Ryan Olson takes his own, looking for somebody to trail. Nice play, taking it behind the net. Oh, he centers it beautifully, nobody there. So now we've got the Eagles coming up. Shackelford putting pressure on. Eagles move into the next zone. Gorski on the pressure there. Eagles throw it back to center ice. Got Ryan Olson putting it back to Campbell. Lepsky moving up the left side with speed, taking in the corner, looking to control it in the corner. He's on it. Shackelford, nice shot on goal. More pressure in the corner. Solberg putting a little pressure on. The Eagles try to get out. Rebstock's got it now at center ice, looking for Gorski. Gorski's got it, dumps it in. Solberg putting pressure on behind their net. Rebstock putting a nice check there at center ice, stick check. Rebstock again setting up the boards to Vareka. Rebstock again, looking wide. Thinks again, sees him. Tries to hit Solberg. Now we got Lemaitre putting pressure in their zone. Got D'Angelo in the zone as well. Charlie Vareka got the puck now. Sending it up the ice. The Eagles intercept that. Bring it in the zone, trying to put some pressure on. Vareka's got it. He's looking for Bame. Bame's got it. Bame's skating. He's got Lemaitre with him. He sees him. He hits him. Lemaitre coming in on center ice, trying to get to the goal. He's still got the puck. He's looking for somebody to hit it to. He gets it to Andy Olson out at the point. That'll be offsides. Just a little bit of a reset there. He was trying to get a little something on it. That was a nice little interaction, bringing that puck into the zone. Really nice play by Bame, looking for Lemaitre up the left side. That was some nice passing. Gorski's putting pressure on. Gorski's got it. He's going to go in on goal. It's in the corner. He's in there battling. He still comes out with it. He's still got it. He's looking for Bame. Gorski still putting pressure on. Back to Cameron. Cameron's going to set it up the boards again. Back into the zone. Eagles have it. Lemeitre's on it. He gets tripped up there. Gorski's in the corner, still digging, still putting pressure on. Looking for Bame. That gets intercepted. We got a change on D. Got Campbell Arthur moving in with Andy Olson. Bame on the back check. Andy Olson going in the corner, his own corner. He's sending it around to Arthur. Arthur breaks it up to Lemaitre. Lemaitre to Gorski. Gorski's coming, looking for Bame. This is getting to be a long shift. Probably looking for a change here. The Eagles bring it out of their own zone. Shackelford has it. Oh, nice pass, nice touch pass to Russ there. Russ is moving into the zone. Makes a nice move at the blue line. Looking for Arthur with a nice shot. Oh, that hits the top bar. Crossbar, rather. Shackelford keeps it in the zone. Russ looking to put pressure on their defenseman. They send it all the way down. This might be a, nope, it's going to be an icing. Should be an icing. Close to a shot on goal. Both teams really trying to find their legs here a little bit. It's on Saturday afternoon. Might have been a few sleepovers the guys had to get through and wake up from. Okay, so we got Ryan Olson, Gorski, and Russ on this line. Looks like we're double shifting our centers. With Ben London on assignment with his father. Oh my God, nice save by Ryder. Had that the whole way. All right, we clear the zone. Oh, here we go. Here comes Russ on goal. Takes it on goal, makes a move on him.
Nice.
Right there.
Oh, baby.
Not sure who got that to Russ.
Yeah, I don't know. Didn't see it myself.
Always dangerous to let Russ loose alone on your goalie. Might be a little bit unfair. Got a little bit of offsides there. I think Jason thought Carter was going to send that a little earlier. Jason was looking to get a jump on the forecheck. Some early season timing stuff that will get worked out over time. So we got D'Angelo at center, we got Solberg at right, and we got Malewski on left there. They bring it into the zone, but they have to reset. Back to the defense. Okay, Malewski's got it. He's going to go in the zone. He's got Solberg with him. He moves it out, tries to center it to Solberg. Solberg goes in the corner with it. He's got D'Angelo supporting. Back to the D. Whoop, that's going to just not quite able to keep it in the zone there. So we're going to get a full change and reset. I think it's good to keep these guys fresh and engaged in the game. So Edina's up 1-0 with 6:37 left in the first period. Edina wins the draw, back to Shackelford. Shackelford does a nice job sending it in. The Eagles are trying to get a breakout going here. They hit the right wing, over to the left wing. Shackelford's there on to defend. Puts a little pressure on him, takes the puck away. Nice little bit of body contact there. Ryder Rose. Eden Prairie scores from a shot on the point, may have been redirected. I don't think Ryder could see that coming through traffic there. Back to Shackelford. So we got a 1-1 game with 6:14 left in the first. The Eagles control the play, send it in the zone. Vereka's back behind goal to take it. Bame's looking for it to get to him. Vereka's back on it. Vereka battles, wins it over. Bame's got it. Bame's looking to get up the boards. That's got to have cleared the zone. We've got a bad angle on that. Vereka's coming up. He's gonna wheel. He's got Bame with him. Nice pass. Drew a lot of guys to him. Looks like fella from Eden Prairie wanted to get some contact with Bame, not a long-term strategy for success. Back into Edina's zone here. Varecka does a nice job getting back. Bame's got it. Try to clear the zone here. The Eagles keep it in. Another shot on goal here with on Eden Prairie. Bame's coming out of the zone. Here we go. We got D'Angelo trying to break out. Here we go. Bame's on it. Varecka's trying to keep through. Here we go. Going to try and get a change. Bame just ices it for a change. (1-1) with 5:16 left in the first period. Got D'Angelo coming out at center. We got Russ on left. Got Ryan Olson to D'Angelo. Looks like they take the zone. Off sides. Got Ryan Olson here on right wing. Russ on left wing. Back to Cameron at center ice. He sends it in the zone. Russ is on the pressure. D'Angelo out front. Back to the point. Got a pinch there by Cameron. Russ is in the corner battling with it. Back out to the point. Looks like D'Angelo is going to get involved there. Russ has it. He takes it around one of their defenders. Oh, it gets a shot off, but goes over the net after it gets tipped. D'Angelo back behind the net. Russ back behind the net with it. Looks like he controls it. Now it's going to be the Eagles, but they lose it. They pass it back to the Edina side. Cameron sends it in. We're going to get a change. Russ is keeping pressure on while the change goes on. Arthur along the boards, back into the Eagles zone. Gorski with pressure. Solberg coming in after him. They moving around to the other side of the ice. Edina keeps it in with Polepsky and Solberg. Shackelford at center ice, sending it back through the scrum. Eagles make a break into the zone. Nice back check there. Here comes Solberg. Solberg looking for Polepsky up the left side. He's drawing a lot of pressure from both the defenseman and the back checker. Battles through behind the net. Eagles try to break out. Gets tied up along the boards. Nice shot by Solberg from along the boards. Gonna get another change here. Eagles are putting a lot of pressure on the Edina team today. Pretty good effort on their back check. All right, so we have D'Angelo, Bame, and Lemaitre, along with Varecka and Charlie Repstock. Charlie's moving over to, Bame's got it. Sends it to Repstock. D'Angelo tries to get something on net there. Eagles bring it out of the corner. Try to move it out up the right side. Bame's got it. Bame tries to put a shot on net, just misses behind. Trying to hold. Eagles try to break out with a long stretch pass along the boards. Edina sends it back into the Eden Prairie zone. Eden Prairie plays it behind the net, up the boards, trying to do a classic breakout. Looking for the player, they lose it. Repstock takes it. He'll do a reset and bring them back. D'Angelo's got it. Moves it up to Bame. Bame has contact with one player who goes down pretty easily. Edina controls it in the Eagles zone behind the net. Eagles are bringing it out. One player trying to make an end-to-end rush. Bame's on him, back checking. Repstock in the corner, over to Varecka. Varecka sends it to Bame up the boards for the breakout. Gorski takes it from him. Eagles stop that. Turn a shot on net. Repstock is back on it. Chips it out to Lemaitre. Lemaitre can't control it. Bame's on that. Repstock behind the net, setting up a breakout. Tries to get it to Bame. Eagles get a little bit of wood on that. Clear the zone. Going to get some full change here. Here comes Russ. Russ turns. He's got Gorski with him, tries to get it to Gorski. Gorski gets tipped off the puck there. Russ is back in the corner. Gorski gets it out front to Olsen. Olsen sends it to Olsen. Olsen shoots it at Olsen. Here comes the Eagles. Carter Cameron on the stop there. Sends it wide to Olsen. Olsen's got a break. He's got Gorski with him coming. Olsen drops it in. Eagles come back. Andy Olsen breaks that up, makes a rush, going to the net. Takes it behind the net, looking for somebody to dish it to. Waiting, just misses D'Angelo, who filled in for him at the point. D'Angelo back. D'Angelo turns it up ice, sends it to Solberg. Solberg at center ice, loses the handle there. D'Angelo back in to keep the Eagles from taking the Hornets zone. Hornets are coming out with it. Solberg turns it towards the Eagles' net. Nice little nifty move there. Nice shot. Oh! I think Jason liked what he saw there. He put a nice shot on that goalie. The goalie wasn't sure he had that. 24 seconds here left in the first period. 1-1. Eagles have it in their zone, 14 seconds left, putting some pressure on here. Arthur trying to keep it in the zone. They get Eagles get out of the zone, but the ref is kind enough to stop that breakout. Looks like we'll get through this period 1-1.
Okay, viewers, we're going to introduce something here today to get to know our players a little bit better. So, coming up with some creative things for that, and we're going to introduce to you the Hornet Trivia, don't you know? So, chance to learn a little bit more about our boys. Today's question: what player's favorite food includes sushi? Is it Russ, Shackelford, or Bame? Sushi. Russ, Shackelford, or Bame? Owen Bame. Russ went with the more common pizza, and Shackelford is ramen. So I'm thinking for next week we asked who's more expensive to raise. Is it Owen Bame going with the sushi, or Russ a little simple boiled water and ramen? I love it.
All right, so we get the second period going here. We got Gorski, Lemaitre, Bame and front line, and Repstock and Vareka playing D. So the Eagles win the draw, send it into the Hornets zone. Vareka behind the net, setting up, looking for a breakout. Looks for Bame up the side. Passes it to Bame. Bame is battling against the forecheck. The Eagles keep it in. Vareka's still battling. Bame's still battling. It's out to zone. No icing. Gonna let him play. Lemaitre in on the forecheck. Eagles send it up. Breakout. 2-on-1. Vareka's got it. Sends it over to Repstock. Repstock sends it up to Lemaitre, and the Eagles get control and send it back into the zone. Vareka back to Bame. Heavy forecheck there. Bame sends it out to Gorski. Gorski can't get that one. Offsides by the Eagles. We're going to get a quick change here. 51-minute shift there. Probably about right where the coaches want to keep that. So we got Russ, D'Angelo, and Olsen on the front line. We got Cameron and Olsen on B. Edina controls it back. Olsen's got it, sends it to Gorski. That's probably going to be ice. This is going to be the right of Ryder Rose, who, by the way, made a couple of really spectacular saves there early in this game. Got D'Angelo at center. D'Angelo wins the draw. Olsen takes it behind the net. He's looking for Russ up the right side. He reverses, goes to Olsen. Olsen gets it out of the zone, but the Eagles control. Russ putting pressure on. Now we got D'Angelo coming up to put pressure on. They try to send it in. Cameron controls. Going to take it behind his net. Looking for the breakout. Gets it to Olsen. Olsen breaks it out of the zone. Eagles take control of there. Eagles coming into the zone. Andy Olsen going back into the right of his own goal to get it. Eagles have it out front. Get a shot on goal. I'm not sure Russ saw that. A little bit of a scrum. Here comes D'Angelo and Russ breaking out. He's got Olsen wide. He's looking for him. Oh, and the Eagles saw that one coming. Read his eyes, I think. Oh, here we go. Russ is back in. The Eagles have it out front. Ryder Rose making another fabulous save. Andy Olsen getting it out of the zone with a shot up the boards. Reset. Andy sending it down. Looks like Andy would like to get a change, get some fresh legs in there. Well, the Eagles are getting a little bit of pressure in our end. I know that early in the season that the long changes were a challenge for us. But that's just, heads up there by Andy to get that out of the zone and get fresh legs out there and have a reset. So we got Gorski at center. We got Solberg playing the right wing. And Malevsky here playing. Oh, here comes Malevsky. He's got it. It could be a 2-on-1. They're coming back. He's got Solberg with him. Does he see him? He does. Oh! Turned out to deflect off the defenseman. The goalie had trouble with that. That was a really nice play. Heads up by Malevsky. Here is Shackelford battling with the Eden Prairie Eagle forecheck here. Solberg's on it. Solberg's coming up. He's got Malevsky with him. Nice. They're playing a really nice game of give and go here. There he is. Malevsky's got it out front. Oh, just put a really soft pass in front there, but just couldn't. Jason Solberg just couldn't handle that one. Here we go. Turn the other way. Here comes Gorski. He's got Solberg on the right with him. He's looking. He moves in on center. He's trying to move through. Solberg's. That gets turned back. The Eagles try to send it out. They do. Shackelford resets. Eden Prairie pokes it past Shackelford down into our zone. And now Campbell Arthur's coming out. He's wheeling. He's got Malevsky here. Malevsky's looking for Solberg. Solberg's got it. Oh, an Eden Prairie player just got there at the same time. There's Solberg takes the zone. He's got 1-on-2. He takes a nice shot on goal. The goalie's made some nice saves for the Eagles here so far. D'Angelo comes in hard with some pressure. Solberg and D'Angelo putting pressure on the forecheck. Lemaitre joins in. Arthur holds the point. Oh, just gets just rolled over his stick is what happened there. Had the initial stop. D'Angelo takes the zone, looking for Lemaitre. Lemaitre puts a nice shot on goal. Looks like we're going to get one of the D changed here with Rebstock joining the battle. Vareka's back. He's got the puck. Rebstock, he pushes it to Rebstock. Rebstock is looking for one of the wings. Eden Prairie puts a change player in behind that play. That could have been dangerous. Bame with a big shot. Ooh, gets tipped up high off the glass. Lemaitre in the corner. Bame chasing behind the net, putting pressure on. The Eagles try to push it out. Rebstock holds the point, sends it back in. That's right to Bame. Bame get a nice shot on it, but the Eagles did a nice job of defending that. There's a skirm behind the net. Eagles come out with it, try to send it up. Andy Olsen doing a nice job stopping that. Now it does come out. Andy Olsen over to Rebstock. They're going to reset, looking wide. He pushes up the boards to try to take the zone. Gorski takes it. Bame and another player have some contact at the blue line. The other player is looking for a little bit of interference there, but I think they're both just trying to stay on sides. Here's Andy Olsen defending, and Ryder, Eagles get a nice shot off there, and Ryder again does a nice job of saving that one. So we got 7:50 left in the second period. It's 1-1. A little bit of give and take on both ends. Doing a better job of getting our guys in and off on these long changes. Eagles win the draw and get a shot right on goal. Here comes Ryan Olson, pushes it up to Russ. Russ controls the puck, makes a nice move around their defender. Their defender gets the puck back out of the zone. We got a defenseman, Cameron falls down. Andy Olson's in the corner. Cameron's back up. Eagles control it in the zone. Russ takes it away, looking for a pass up the side. He gets it out of the zone. Edina clears the zone. Eden Prairie has to reset. Puck back behind the net. Cameron's got it behind the net. He sends up the boards to Russ. Russ controls it off the boards, looking wide for Olson, Ryan Olson. Ryan Olson takes the zone, looking for who's with him. Looking for the defenseman there. No defenseman, we got on the change. Looked like our defenseman was holding back because Eden Prairie was changing behind their defenseman. So we had one defenseman holding back to see if, make sure a stretch pass didn't get undefended. Okay, we're back to it's like Gorski back at center, Malewski, Shackelford, and Solberg. With Solberg at right, Shackelford's in the corner, battling with the Eden Prairie player. Eden Prairie still controlling the play behind the net. Puck came out in a dangerous spot there, but Jason Solberg slowed down and was there to help defend, get it off to the side. Eden Prairie still controlling play behind the net. Puck comes out to Malewski. Malewski, here he goes on the break. Coming with speed. Gonna go towards the net, looking for he gets a poke checked away. Back to the point. Arthur holds the point. Eden Prairie sends it out wildly, but Shackelford's there to grab it and reset it and send it back in. Gorski on the forecheck. Malewski there to help. Coming up the boards. Arthur's holding the point. Just sneaks past him. He's able to slow down that player long enough for Shackelford to pick it up, take it behind the net. Shackelford moves it along the boards. Out to Solberg. Solberg trying to get out there, can't. Now they've cleared the zone, but Eden Prairie wasn't able to hold the zone there. All the way back to Eden Prairie's zone. Campbell Arthur sending it back up to Gorski. Looks like they're going to try and get a change here. It might be dangerous. Looks like we didn't have quite enough guys back to defend on that. But we're going to get the players in place now. Varek is coming around looking for Bain. Gets through to their point. Eden Prairie back controlling the play around our net. Send it off to the side. There's Bain over the corner. Bain's able to clear the zone. Bain on it. Bain's chasing it down. He's going to beat the Eden Prairie player there, I think. They're looking for an ice. They don't get the ice call that they wanted. Eden Prairie takes it behind the net, controls the play. Bain goes to attack. Here comes Eden Prairie in on Edina. They get a shot. Oh, Ryder makes a nice save again there. Ryder's had really a great game so far. It's out in front of Edina's goal. Trying to clear the zone. D'Angelo rather. D'Angelo pushing it through. Here comes Bain trying to take the zone. Trying to get it to D'Angelo. D'Angelo goes on the change. Here comes Eden Prairie, 3-on-2. Got Rebstock and Vareka back. They're offsides. That'll let the balance of the Edina change come through. Got Gorski back at center. Coming with Russ at left and Ryan Olson at right. Got Cameron and Andy Olson on D. Here comes Russ through. Russ got a breakthrough. The guy's playing a little bit of interference. Russ continues to go through. Gets it through. No call. Edina call. Edina was looking for a call there. Didn't get it. Here comes Russ again. Russ controlling the play. Gorski on the puck. Looking for back to the point. Sends it to Cameron. Cameron sends it back in behind the net. Gorski's on that. Russ coming in to help in the corner. Looking to get it out front. They do. Solberg just misses there. Here comes Eden Prairie. Nice behind the back pass by Eden Prairie, but that gives an opportunity here to Edina. Got Jason Solberg coming through the center of the ice. Oh, nice shot on goal. The goalie did a nice job on that one. That'll be offsides. That'll get the D switched up. That was a nice little interaction there between the forwards there. The breakout was really nice. D'Angelo along the boards, taking the zone, fighting along the boards to get that puck in. He's in, trying to keep it in. Eden Prairie trying to get it out, and they do. Edina will have to reset. Solberg making a turn, gonna shoot. Oh, loses the handle a little bit there, but he controls the puck. Looking for a pass out front. Solberg still battling behind the net. Out of the zone, Shackelford controls. He sends it back in. Solberg puts pressure on. Eden Prairie takes control and moves it out. Nice. Campbell Arthur stepping up there nicely to send that back in, but Eden Prairie controls, brings it into the zone. Gonna have to step in there to stop this guy. Okay, there we go. Campbell Arthur again with the long reach. Nice job. Jason Solberg was able to clear the zone. It looks like he's still got good legs. He's been out there for a bit. Solberg putting pressure on. That leads to a turnover. Arthur's got it. He's shooting, put it on goal. Nice shot. Nice low right on the goalie. Goalie had to handle that. Give a big rebound. They clear the zone. We're resetting. Okay. Solberg back in the zone. Solberg trying to get a change. Bame coming in. Looks like we got Bame and Lemaitre joining the fight. Here's Lemaitre. Oh, just missed that. Here comes Gorski sending it into the zone. Eden Prairie clears the zone. Vereka controls. Turning. Sends it to Campbell Arthur. I think he's looking for a change. Maybe not. Puck's in the air. Gorski trying to send it in. Unable to. Eden Prairie comes out, but there's Vereka to control the matter. Lemaitri's got it now. He's trying to get away, but we've got either Gorski, I think it was Gorski maybe, or Bame offsides. That puck just kind of slowed down, kind of was fooling Lemaitre a little bit too, and I think it fooled the other guys. Okay, so we got D'Angelo, Russ, and Olsen line here. Rebstock and Vereka on D. Eden Prairie controls. Vereka does a nice job of stopping their attack. Now Ryan Olsen is on it. Here comes Russ trying to put a move in. He got 3 guys on him. Eden Prairie does a nice job of getting a lot of bodies to the puck carrier. Eden Prairie sends it wide. There's an attack on. Here comes Rebstock's back to defend. Vereka's out front. Rebstock in the corner and ties them up. He's able to shuffle that along and take away. Vereka comes in to help and moves it up to Olsen. Olsen looking for a wide pass. That gets intercepted. Ryder Rose again having a great game. I suspect he did not have a sleepover since he looks well rested and really sharp.
Awesome.
Okay. So we got Malevsky, Jason Solberg, and Gorski back in. Andy Olsen battling in the corner with Gorski helping. Eden Prairie doing a nice job of battling the corners. Andy Olsen in there giving as much as he's taking. Moves it over to the other corner to Cameron. Cameron goes down and here comes Gorski. Gorski moving it to Solberg, just hops Solberg's stick. Solberg putting pressure on. Trying to send it in. Decides to carry it in. All right. Well, we survived that second period. Still 1-1. They're going to have a minute break here to rest, regroup. Throughout the season, these second periods have been more challenging. And third period has generally, or more recently, been a better result. So it'll be interesting to see how they come out here in this third period. It seems to me that Eden Prairie is putting a lot of pressure on the puck carrier and going to have to look for that open guy wide, which I think is there. Got any trivia for us, Greg?
Not anymore today. Tomorrow I will, I promise. And actually, my partner here, Mr. John Cameron, we filmed some coaches yesterday to do some little video profiles. So we'll introduce that, I think, tomorrow. So stay tuned.
All right, so we're going to start this out with Gorski at center, Boehm at right. Looks like Lemaitre over there on left. Vrek and Repstock back on D. Looking for a little more energy here, I think, in this period. Here comes Boehm. He's going to set the tone. He moves in on their goalie, loses an edge. I wonder if he doesn't have a bad edge today with some of the stuff I've seen. Here's Boehm back out front. Puck hops his stick. That's just some bad puck luck. He sends it out front. Lemaitre in the corner to pick it up. Looking for somebody. Tosses it over to Boehm. Controlling the zone. There's Boehm with a attempted shot on goal, just misses wide to the left. Back out to Gorski. Gorski makes a nice, that was Lemaitre to Gorski, nice move. Gorski battling, got three players on him in the same scenario as we've seen all game, where they put at least two and maybe sometimes three players. Repstock back, moves, trying to move it out. The Eden Prairie player picks that off. Now we're back on defense. Vereka there to pick it up. Moving around to Boehm. Boehm's got a long shift going here. Moving over to a minute. He's on the wide side of the ice, so a little harder to get him off. Here comes Eden Prairie. Back in, shooting on Ryder. Boehm battles through. Boehm gets a break. He's breaking in, trying to get in their zone. He makes a nice move. They tie him up a little bit. He's got Russ out front. Russ is there looking to negotiate that goalie. He's got him, a lot of pressure. Here comes, Boehm's got nothing left. He's trying to back check, and he's a great back checker, but you can see he's fatigued there after a little long shift. Eden Prairie comes in the zone through the slot. Edina controls with D'Angelo coming up, looking for somebody to pass it to. He throws it in their zone. It's going to be icing. That'll get a reset on forwards and D. Looks like we just had one more D to come out, or 2D rather. That'll be a full change on the D, but we had the forwards out. 11 minutes left in this third period. I think we're going to be okay on the game clock versus the hour clock, but we'll give you an update on that in a little bit. Eden Prairie controls the draw. Edina's battling in the corner. Andy Olson back there cornering. Here comes D'Angelo he gets a puck luck there. And here we go. Here comes Russ. Russ battling with their defender. Steps around him, steps into the corner, still controlling the puck. Here comes Russ around the corner, trying to slide it in. There it is, over. That was just an all-out complete effort by Chase Russ there. Battles around the corner, brings it in, thought he was going to stuff it, wasn't able to do it, stays on it, and gets a puck to tip up. I don't know if he tried to flip that over, if he knew it was going over, but whatever it was sure a great effort. Sent it straight up in the air, kind of rolling, tumbling over the shoulder into the goal. All right, so now we're going to reset with D'Angelo at center, Ryan Olson at right wing, and Russ is staying out there. Got Andy Olson at right D and Carter Cameron at left D. Eden Prairie controls their own zone. Andy Olson keeps it in, puts a shot on goal. Goalie makes a nice shot. That was a nice wrist shot, looking for the upper right-hand corner. Eden Prairie tries to move it out of the zone. D'Angelo disrupts that, sends it across. Russ and Olson in the corner. The guy goes down looking for a penalty, but Russ was nowhere near him. That was just a bad edge. Here comes Russ trying to send it to the point. Andy Olson controls, sends it back in. Eden Prairie stops that. Now Eden Prairie breaks out over the zone, moving it, number 9, moving it over the blue line, trying to go to the goal. He does. He's able to. They're able to get it to their other defenseman. Eden Prairie getting a shot on goal there. It sure seemed like Edina was going to be controlling that. And the puck just rolled out one side. Eden Prairie moves it out front. That's disrupted by Cameron. Cameron overskates the puck. D'Angelo in the corner to battle. Cameron back in there with D'Angelo. Ryder Rose sending it back into the corner. Cameron still battling in the corner. They're coming around. Ryder Rose. Cameron moves it to the corner. Edina moves it out, looking for the reset. Offsides. I think we're going to see a change here. Got some tired guys and some lack of zone control there. On that one there, Eden Prairie was controlling the zone and had a number of attempts on goal. All right, back to Varecka here. Gorski to Varecka, back up to Solberg. Solberg chips it back to the defenseman into the zone. Eden Prairie sends it over Varecka's shoulder. Rebstock's there to collect it. Rebstock sends it up to Moletzi. He wasn't able to control it there. Back to Varecka. Varecka stepping up. He tangles up with one of the Eden Prairie guys, still playing from his knees. Varecka was able to move it forward. Eden Prairie collects it, moves in on the zone. Shot goes wide left. Jason Solberg along the boards to battle. Gorski in there to help. Varecka also. Malevsky out at the point, trying to cover the D and move it out. Moves back behind our zone. Rebstock over to Varecka. Varecka looking for a pass. He's sending it out to center ice to clear the zone. Varecka stops it as Eden Prairie tries to move it in the zone. Varecka's chipping it into their end. Probably going to be an ice, but not a bad play as we kind of try to hold this flurry of Eden Prairie energy back. We're going to have, looks like they're going to make us play the full 3 periods here. All right, so we got Luke D'Angelo out here with Owen Boehm and Mason Lemaitre. Back on D, we got Jackson Shackelford and Campbell Arthur. Somehow Campbell was hiding behind Mason. I couldn't see him. I don't know how you do that when you're Campbell's size, but Eden Prairie's offsides again. Eden Prairie players thought he had done everything he could to not be offsides, but obviously the ref disagrees. D'Angelo pops it through. Gorski puts pressure on. Eden Prairie controls it. They're stepping up. Eden Prairie gets a nice shot on goal. And who's there to save it but Ryder Rose. Looks like coaches want a little faster change on these forward lines. Got Gorski, Rose, and Olsen, Ryan Olsen coming out. Still have Shackelford and Arthur back on D. Shackelford makes a pass up the boards. That's intercepted by Eden Prairie and sent back in the zone. Shackelford's back on it, tips it out to Rose. Rose can't control it. Arthur, Eden Prairie tries to send in. Arthur picks it up along the boards, sends it up to Russ. Russ trying to forward it, advance it into the Eden Prairie zone. At center ice, Eden Prairie moves it through, carries it into the zone. Russ is there to pick it up. Russ is turning it, it's a 3-on-2. Russ has got speed to the outside. Don't know if he knows he's got some people with him. He's got Gorski and Olsen with him. Olsen's out front now. Olsen sends it into the corner. Eden Prairie trying to send it up the boards. Edina putting good pressure on. Cameron holds the point. Ooh, I don't know about that call. That didn't look, that looked like that was on the blue the whole time.
Yeah.
But at a minimum, gives us a chance to get fresh legs out there. Probably going to go short shifts here with rotating 2 centers. D'Angelo, Solberg, and Malevsky back out with Varecka and Rebstock. Edina controls into the Eden Prairie zone. Eden Prairie picks it up from there. Takes it, tries to advance it into the Edina zone. Varecka picks it up over to Rebstock. Rebstock battle along the boards, sends it up to Solberg. Solberg's got Malevsky, he's offsides. I think he was thinking there was a pass coming there. Eden Prairie wins the face-off forward. Bareka there to step up, sends it off to Malewski, who takes the zone. Malewski battling up the left side. Solberg, or D'Angelo comes in to help him. Malewski back to Rebstock. Rebstock to Solberg. Solberg up to D'Angelo. That might have been more offsides than the prior one. Eden Prairie wins it back, comes down on Ryder, makes a nice shot. Ryder, again, having a great job, a great game today. Great vision there. Saw that puck all the way, right into the glove to his left side. Another change, got Gorski coming out at center, Lemaitre at left, and Bame at right. We got Jackson Shackelford and Campbell Arthur back on D. Eden Prairie keeps in the zone. Bame controls. Bame skating out, looking for a pass. Sees Lemaitre, hits him in the skates. Lemaitre moves it forward, chases into the corner. Lemaitre battle in the corner. Bame joins him. Bame controls. Out to Gorski. Gorski gets a nice whack at it. Kind of pops up on him. Eden Prairie trying to come down. Shackelford sees it, sends it up the boards to Bame. Bame battling along the boards with Eden Prairie. Again, Eden Prairie, a couple players onto their side. Puck comes out to center ice. Campbell Arthur does a nice job of intercepting that. And now he's on the attack. Oh, that's a check right on the boards there. I don't know how I guess racing's rubbing, huh, Cole? Into the Eden Prairie zone. Eden Prairie controls out of the corner. They're sending it up the boards. Luke D'Angelo had stepped back to play D there and was sending it back in, but sent it back to an Eden Prairie player, and they send it back into Edina's zone. Eden Prairie controlling it in Edina's zone. Edina gets it out. Trying to get another change. Lemaitre just made a change. Here comes D'Angelo. Oh, it looked like D'Angelo was going to get a break there. Back to Jackson Shackelford. Jackson was sent into the zone. An Eden Prairie player got his stick on it and sent it over the boards. So get a face-off at center ice. Got Ryan Olson, Chase Russ, and Ryder Gorski out here on this line. Back to Andy Olson, over to Cameron. Cameron chips it up the boards to Russ. Russ brings it into the zone. Russ looking for a pass. They do a nice job of riding him out to the outside. Russ, going to have to go back and, let me just tell you, Chase Russ is more dangerous behind the net than he is in front. That puck, it came behind the net, and he carried it around back there and passed out front, chasing it forward, and Eden Prairie just kind of going to sleep there while he got a couple other whacks at. But that was a real nice pass, and that was a nice play all the way around from the reset at Edina's blue line all the way up the left side, around the net, and then again a great hands effort. So there's a pass from Cameron to Gorski. Edina tries to take the zone with 4 minutes 20 seconds left here. Andy Olson has it, tries to send it to Cameron. Cameron steps in to grab that pass. Cameron behind the net. He's being checked heavily by Eden Prairie player. Eden Prairie player tries to send outside. That's intercepted by Russ. Russ with Olson. Oh, Russ tries to send it to Olson. Not able to do it. Russ sends it behind the net to Olson. Olson looking for somebody out front. Nobody there. D'Angelo into the corner. D'Angelo looked like he got tripped there. Not many penalties in this game, if any. I don't believe there are any. Ryan Olson sends it back into the zone. That'll allow for a change, get some fresh legs. D'Angelo puts the attack on, beats the Eden Prairie player there. A little bit of contact in the corner. Looks like the refs are kind of letting them play, just check the hands, but that was a little closer to the hip. Eden Prairie tries to bring it in. We got 4 defenders back. Rebstock sends it in the corner. Malewski goes in to help. Eden Prairie sends it out front, unable to. That was a really close one there. I don't know if Ryder, he saw it, but I don't think he could get to it is the problem. Rebstock trying to send it out to Solberg. Solberg trying to clear the zone. Easy Solberg. Jason thought he got a penalty, or there was a penalty there. Yeah. Why the refs, I don't know how they don't call that penalty there. That was a clear trip on Jason, caused a changeover in control. Eden Prairie brings the puck back in the zone. Gets a shot over Ryder's shoulder. Here comes Mason Lemaitre off the face-off here. We've got 2 minutes 48 seconds here. Gonna have to keep battling with these guys. Jackson Shackelford back in he controls it in the zone, sends it up the boards to Bame. Bame's chipping it out. Eden Prairie's able to 2-on-1 here. Bame to Lemaitre. Lemaitre's got speed. Lemaitre's looking for the shot, tries to shoot high. Bame's taking in the corner. Bame's sending it behind the net. Eden Prairie there. Lemaitre back to check it back. Eden Prairie looking to do a breakout here. The puck's rolling, so the defenseman's having a little trouble getting it up the boards. Bame battling, and Gorski joins the attack in the corner on the forecheck. Lemaitre still putting pressure on. Eden Prairie breaks it out. Looks like they had something lined up there, but Jackson Shackelford steps in to break that up. Jackson collects the puck, sends it up ice. Eden Prairie picks it up just inside their own zone. Bame putting pressure on. Jackson Shackelford putting pressure on the attack. Edina controls with Luke D'Angelo out to Bame. Bame sends it wide. That doesn't clear the zone. Bame trying to clear the zone. He does. That'll cause... Looks like that got back into the zone before the Eden Prairie player could get it off. Looks like Eden Prairie's pulling their goalie here. They had pulled their goalie there for the extra attacker. Be good to take the zone here and get it in the Eden Prairie zone. So keep their. That's intercepted. Got to get it out of the zone. Edina doesn't get out of the zone. Cameron steps up. Russ is over to collect that. Russ to D'Angelo. Try to get it out to Olsen. Olsen just misses it, but Russ steps in. There's a hook. There's a hook that's not called. All right, Andy Olsen centered it in. There it is. There it is. Andy Olsen picked that up inside the blue line and made a really nice shot right in over the defenders, up in the upper middle of the net there. This Eden Prairie team is really putting effort on today. Really, their attacking style. They're not giving up either. Here they come in again. Ryder Rose there to stop that one. That'll cause. We've got 51 seconds here. Really 52 seconds here. No trouble with the hour clock. We got 3 minutes left on that. And it appears the refs swallowed their whistles early in the game, so I don't anticipate any problems with penalties. All right, here comes Jason Solberg out of the Edina zone. Brings it into the Eden Prairie zone. Gets caught in his skates. Bareka steps in to keep it in. Nice play by him, understanding where it is in the game to just control the zone. Here comes Walewski out of the corner. Walewski, Eden Prairie sends it up the boards. Eden Prairie's got a attack up the right side with one trailer coming. Rebstock does a nice job of stopping that puck along the boards. Gets help from Walewski. Bareka coming around, got 14 seconds left. He might just set up back there. He sends it up to Solberg. Bareka's still battling along there. Walewski coming in to help. 3 seconds left. That should do it. 1 second. Nice job there. Again, I want to thank for the Hall of Fame announcer, Steve London, for letting me step in today. I hope he's online. I hope he's don't stay up too late there. We look forward to seeing you back soon.
Yeah, we've got a game tomorrow afternoon that we'll be going live for, so stay tuned for that. And John, great job. First time calling play-by-play, and it was amazing. So,
sorry, guys. My first time out of the gate. I'll try to do better tomorrow, but